song to be listening to if you're waiting here at the Miners Madness train depot. Oh, my Atlanta. Oh, my Atlanta. I can't say that enough. Yeah, where to begin? So there's, on this ride, there's two directions that we're going to go. Oh, let me correct that right there. That's the direction. Oh, volume down on that little guy. Oh. So, if you may or may not know, I am Kiwis Road. World Series of Fenn this year was a venture we took. Well, not Kiwi, but me and the wife. This train that you're about to board has a lot of different venues and avenues. That's all right. That's okay. It was an experience that I wish I had met some of the people that I chat to and see online, on YouTube, on Facebook, through the different groups. I think that would have been part of the adventure that would have made it quite enjoyable, for sure. Not to say that the people that I did meet, who are on YouTube and on Facebook, it was a pleasure meeting you. And I'll say that with a ching-ching, a heart. So I'm going to show some pictures and stuff like that of my weekend, my perspective of how it went and my adventure. There was quite a few surprises and unexpected things for me that happened. I noticed one thing, that on people that joined into the depot, I noticed nobody's making a comment yet on what my background is and how what's that about. Oh wait, you ain't seen that. That's on here. Where is it on the thing? I can't remember. Oh, my Lanta. See, the train has already left the yard. You guys didn't even know it. It'd been a wild ride with, 20, 30 minutes ago. That was a wild ride. Wild experience. But for all you that are coming into the train depot and you're just stopping by, there's going to be a quick ride and a short ride. This here is going to be the quick ride. At the top, I still ain't figured it out yet. And even looking at myself, I don't understand. There is a video that is linked or pinned. That video shows pictures that I have taken throughout the last at least 5 to several years of a change in my life. 2019 was a reflective and impactful year for me that I'll never forget, and it's a story that I hope people could understand or relate to, and maybe learn and grow in a positive way over a negative way. So part of that video that's linked or pinned at the top, I'm giving away on a 14th comment picker this $5 gold piece, 1880, from Forrest Fenn's The Thrill of the Chase, which is this right here. Now, I had gotten supposedly within a couple 100 feet of where this was stashed at. Stashed. Like they did in the old time days when they were doing stagecoach robberies and stuff like that. Take their loot and stash it and then come back for it later. Oh, like mislaid property. But nonetheless, I was that close. And because of the thrill of the chase entering my life, it helped change my perspective on life and how I look at time and relationships and people and the stories that they share. And so because of that, through this entire adventure, I was able to get my hands on this here fine and dandy piece of gold that you can never see because I don't. Here, we'll put it right here. Pow. There you go. How's that? That look good? I don't know. Might look good. But yeah. That's what happens when the train leaves the station too early. It's okay. Y'all can catch up because, just meet me at the junctions of digression track and let's move it on. So, for those that looking for a piece of the Force Fenn, throw the chase, there you go. Just all you gotta do is make a comment on that video link, because it shares my storyline, my story in a way of pictures. Because those are the points in time that I wanted to resonate the most with, so that I could convey a story to myself of who I was and who I am, or hope to be. So past, present, and future. You know, there's a timeline of that video. It was awesome. It was awesome. I'm gonna show some pictures of you know, the adventure here in a moment. I was just showing that coin. Oh, so you must have missed it. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, it disappeared. That's okay. It's right here. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, make a comment on that video, and that's for that. Now, the other quick part of this, for those that don't want to stay too long and listen to digression all day and this guy just rambling, blah blah blah. The next thing was that I had put on the description is, while I was down at World Series of Fenn, through the poker tournament, I guess there were extra donations to the prize pool for the treasure searchers out there, and part of that was somebody else who shared parts of their life story, the hope chest. This here, but it come with a map too, which was got all crinkled, and I can explain how that got crinkled. Long story short, cats that look like rats, and a homeless guy. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. You might see it, I don't know. But at the end of this train ride, when it's posted, make a comment on this video, and next Monday I'll just do a random comment picker, and I'd like to give this away to that person who wins that comment picker. Because, you know, I've been blessed enough with some of the things I've got, you know, and I know my wife wants to make some new adventures, but hopefully this would give somebody else who can't afford the book, you know, the opportunity to win it through a comment picker. So there's that. So you get this in the map that comes along with it. But I mean, yeah, that's some good. I haven't really looked at it, but it's got some good looking stuff in there. Especially again, like this part right there. You know, just the way it kind of goes. So I thought it was what somebody said, cat. The cat and the rat. Well, trust me, when I was sitting there next to this guy on the rocks, and he was leaning up against the fence there, and of course there's another lady. See, you guys got me digressing already. And I said, okay. I mean, that's part of life's story, you know what I mean? But as I was talking to him, I was noticing behind him that it looked like damn cats running around in the background fighting or something. I'm like, man, these things are like ninjas jumping around. You know what I mean? Seriously, it was crazy. So I had to take a picture. I'm like, nobody's going to believe me that there's cats out here fighting. Turns out to just be these rats. Now, I'm just making it seem like they're giant. I mean, they're just rats running around, but I mean, come on. It's like, man, these guys are all over the place. There's like 2 or 3 of them. Scurrying around, looking for food. This one lady, she's sleeping out there, 5 feet next to us. And then she's sleeping out there with her dog. And then another 5-10 feet down from these 2 fellows, this lady, there's another person. You know, everybody has a story that's a part of their lives, you know. The thrill of the chase, you know, in 2019, gave me a time consumer, something to do to help me deal, in a sense, with mental health and depression. And it helped change my... So during that journey that I was starting was positive neurofeedback, learning about it, how to change your mind and how to change your mindset. Because I believe that the mind is one of the most powerful things that we've encountered. I mean, it's powerful enough that it creates a self-sustaining system which is the body that we use. You know, we talk, we think, the actions. And so when before that, you know, there's mining, this, that, there's other stories. This is well done. I like this book. Something about race cars. I'm not much for race cars, but look, they're making a left turn. They're making another left turn. Anybody knows that. But, so I don't want people to think that I'm ignoring you all in chat. I'm not. I'm just... Yeah, this train has left the station. If y'all ain't figured that one out, it's already going. And I hope you got your drinks and sodas and stuff. But yeah, I'm not trying to avoid. I'm just sharing the weekend story, just telling it as a story, you know. And that was part of that was, so after the video is posted, make a comment, do a random comment picker in a week, and somebody will get this, so that as the thrill of the chase helped me, I hope the hope chest helps facilitate somebody else who might need a time consumer activity. And I think this would, you know, probably do them, I don't know, good. If not, it gives them something to think about, something to learn. And I guess it's worth $50,000. Make you holler. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, talk amongst yourselves, because as a train conductor and somebody walking back, shoveling coal and taking care and watching guard and all that other good stuff, my brain is too busy already digressing, if you ain't figured that one out. So, yeah, talk amongst yourselves. If you were there, you know, and you if you were at World Series of Fenn and you were there, give a shout out in there. Give your comments and your opinions on what you thought about the whole thing. It was a good experience for me. I enjoyed it. I really did. And you should have seen them. But so yeah, for those that were just hanging out in the yard, which is all right, is cool, because they got busy lives. They want to see something. And here's a little something that was just, you know, helping to raise that mental health awareness and suicide prevention by the coin giveaway for the Force Fenn and that video, because it's linked in a storyline for me, you know. The other thing is, yeah, see, I'm showing, like, the earbuds, would it make a difference in or out? You know what I mean? So, just like the thrill of the chase, and, you know, I hope that it helped other people. It has helped me change my life perspective, blah, blah, blah. We already seen this menu section. Oh, that's what I should have done. I forgot to make a menu. I was making some music. I was pointing out music and stuff, but... Yeah, so, I mean, we got a few more passengers that happen to jump on. Don't forget, there's roof access. If you go halfway down the train cars, you can get on top and see something different. Who knows? We'll throw you on a roof access here in a second when I flip you all around as I continue this story of digression on this Miners Madness in the World Series of Fenn. There were some out there on Facebook. There's so I call it the Chase Marketplace, and one of the aisles is what is it, Capo Calazar's Grand Adventures. It's one of those aisles I'd like to, you know, go down every now and then, give a holler, watch. They put on the World Series of Fenn, and it was an awesome adventure. Enjoyed it. Like I said, if it wasn't for that being done, the adventure of coming out of one's shell and stuff like that, you know, whether it be good or bad, depending on the person's perspective, I guess. I hope our encounter was good, and if it wasn't, I apologize. Life is life. It'll go on. Water's still flowing. That's why they try to say water under the bridge, right? Because it keeps flowing, out of sight, out of mind. It's all good. So I'd like this show. So part of the adventure, when you're out treasure hunting, who doesn't like to find stuff and receive stuff? Well, I was this is one of the, in the beginning I said, you know, I didn't expect it, but I won because it was showcased on the Grand Adventures page this frame of the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt in a perspective. And it ties in poker, and it ties in a storyline, and it says at the top, "Happiness is the pot, World Series of Fenn 2023." I mean, it's beautiful. And I'll show you guys here in a second, because who doesn't like, as a good miner, show their accolades, It's like, hey, check this out, this is cool. This is something that unexpectedly was won and received. So that it gets that blood flowing and thinking of like, well, what could be out there next year? Because, I mean, this is a beautiful piece of work. Oh, that's what I was saying. Nobody's made a comment yet about that, my picture for coming on yet. I wonder if anybody's even noticed it, the background that was on there that I used for the title. You'd almost have to like go back out and then come back in just to make the connection. But, oh, well, I guess if you already know about the thing, it comes with that map anyway. That map with the X or for home or whatever, or not X. Did he put an X down there for home? I don't know. I have to look at it. I'll pull it out and see. Get my smudge fingerprints all over it and be like, no, don't do that. Now you gotta clean it off. I don't care. It's alright. Wait, who's running? I'm running down the roof of the train, leaping from Carter on the trawl of Black Bart, wanted by the railroad commissioner for train robbery. I'll tell you what, why don't you bring it up here towards the boiler room, and we'll throw it into the coal bin. We'll either hide it underneath the coal, or we'll just re-smelt it into like something else, you know what I mean? And then we'll just paint it, and then they wouldn't know, right? They won't find you. And rub some of that coal all over you, so that you're more disguised, because you look all dirty and grungy, shoveling that coal. It's a messy business, and it's amazing how they got kids shoveling coal at their young age. Crazy. And then now you got all them diseases from it too. Even crazier. It's crazier is when a nation will allow their society or put their society through in order to produce the from the natural resources, or not produce but extract the natural resources. I mean, miners doing the same thing, coal miners, all kinds of explorations and different things that in today's society, I wonder if they don't see that shift in what's been going on, you know what I mean? On how people were trying to make a living doing the hard grunt work, the manufacturing and extraction and producing, versus the consumer side, which is, almost like a there's like a high low in a sense, and it all depends on how you want to look at it. But yeah, don't mind that train. No one's going off the rails. Don't collect your coins on that one. They'll be no good. No good. But anyhow, so yeah, there's that. Oh, there is some other little trinkets too. So I mean, so the short ride was, the coin giveaway for that video pinned at the top. The Hope Chest giveaway at the end of the video. Make a comment when it's posted. Next week I'll do a comp picker and mail out the Hope Chest treasure hunt that's worth $50,000 to whoever gets it. So back onto the train of digression, I guess. I mean, the Forrest Fenn Thrill of the Chase, like I said, was a journey, and it still has been a journey even up to today. So has the experience ended when the chest was found? No, absolutely not. It's all a matter of perspective on what you're looking for and how you're looking for it and where you're looking for it, etc., etc. Hey, Nomadic Madman, thank you. No, I didn't ask either. I was just too awed. I'm like, oh my God, I just won this thing. Which is interesting because if I'm not mistaken, I'm not trying to rub it out there, but this is my train ride, my universe. You know what? So I got like the first drawing. They drew my number, and I think the frame and the map was the last drawing, and they drew my number. So that's my karma. I'll call that good for being my karma for the coin giveaway. That's, you know what I mean? I'll accept that. That's awesome. And part of, through that adventure, when getting part of an award for the poker tournament, I can't remember what place I came in, but receiving that hope chest, another adventure that I hope to give to somebody else. It's not that I don't want to do it. We're going to do it. I just got to get my hands on another book. We'll figure that one out down the road. Anyhow, side wonder. Yeah, so those that are still hanging around on this train, now you're on top. If you're not, that's okay. I'm going to flip this baby around. Watch out for them earthquakes. And I mean, sometimes people are blowing up rocks and stuff. They're trying to make it rain rocks on the train. You gotta watch your head. You know, you always gotta watch your head. Low ceiling. But there were some other trinkets and stuff like that I'd like to show you people, and it's like part of the journey. You know what I mean? Part of the story. And without further ado, I hope the bells aren't too much for you. I'll flip this on. Again, I'm not ignoring chat, but please conversate amongst yourselves as I go through some of my story, my perception on life here. As I see it, my pictures, my mind, I tell you what, my universe. Don't try to take it away from me. I'm just trying to share it. And as crazy it is, because when your mind go crazy, crazy things go on, crazy stuff. It's not good. Like today, my wife come home from work. She knew she had well, it just, sometimes days go good, days go bad. I would say she had a good day, but I had, this idea on my mind. It was like I was sharing it, and so I was flying like this, like Kiwi. My wife come home and she decided she wanted to go James hunting. It was bad. It was bad. I got all emotional, started crying. That's okay. Such is life. So, experiences must be shared in order to understand, the backstory of, like, why is somebody doing something, I'm not trying to do any ill intent or anything like that, but, people take perceptions all kinds of different ways, and, such is life. And so with that, I'll flip you around. Let me get a drink because I'm thirsty. Get a drink. Go ahead. Take a bite of that sandwich or whatever you got. Wife made some spaghetti. Ugh. I don't like spaghetti. It's just, I don't know why. It just seems like grew up on a lot of what they would call either goulash or American chop suey. And if you know what that is, that's the meal of the day. Enjoy. But spaghetti's good too. So there's spaghetti on the train ride. Go ahead, help yourself. I won't stop you. All right, done. Close your eyes for a few seconds because it's about to get bumpy. Oh, my Lanta, what is going on here? Whoa. Oh, there we go. Oh my Lanta. Oh, y'all are seeing yourselves. You ready? That is crazy. Y'all see. Oh, look in the background. You can see the frame. You can see the bottom of the frame. Ready to go close you. Oh, man, I didn't mean to close you out. That's okay. You probably can't even see that, but that's all right. Look at. We're gonna scoot you in just a little bit. We're gonna adjust. Oh, my Lanta. That's way too much, guys. I'm sorry, my bad. How's that? Is that okay? We'll raise you up a little bit. Oh, somebody's a bad film producer. Somebody remind me to get a hold of the cameraman so that I can fire him. Get me somebody new. Oh, there we go. That better? I mean, so it says, right there, happiness is the pot. Now remember, this train might digress a lot right now, and I don't see you in chat because I got you flipped around, obviously. So, chat amongst yourselves, say whatever you got to say. That's quite alright. You can ask questions. I won't see them. That's alright. I'll answer them. Like, I'll try to go through chat, and if there's anything, I'll try to see to it what I can. But you see here, there's a reason why I took this picture. It's the thrill of the chase, right? For me, the thrill of the chase, this is me and my universe, my thoughts, my perspectives, things I've learned, photos, videos, family, friends, you name it. I'm screenshotting it. It's in there. Over here, oh, no Kiwis fixing to hide me. No, y'all ain't hidden. Ain't nobody hiding around here. Howdy. I only watched part of your thing today, Street, and I'll try to get the rest of it later on at some point in time in life. Such is the ride. Get up on the roof now. Don't let nobody weigh you down. It's going to be an interesting ride as I talk about this stuff. Now, here is my wife's tablet. Now, that's her life, her perspective and stuff like that, her thoughts and stuff. A lot of education in that one. I'll tell you what. She got her bachelor's on criminal justice and then her master's in drug and alcohol counseling or something like that. So as you can imagine, through the thrill of the chase, me always chasing her never me, there's a flow. There's a flow pattern. The thrill of the chase in my life, who I am, the thrill of the chase, and a perspective of my wife's life, the thrill of the chase. So as you can see, the infinity sign, so I can stop waving my fingers around. And it's to symbolize how the thrill of the chase has affected my life, changed my story, but yet, if it wasn't for my wife reigniting that spark in me, things could be a lot different. We all know this. Sometimes some of us feel it, some of us don't, some of us think it, some of us don't. We all have a brain, we all have mental health, and we all have mental health problems from time to time. And, we each share our stories in different ways. Again, this is my universe, how I'm sharing my story, and this is all just part of it. Oh, just in case for those that are stopping by, because I see people dropping out, that's quite okay. There's that coin which you can't see, which is always fuzzy. Oh, if I put it over here, would it work? No, that's even worse. That's alright. That's that $5 coin there from the thrill of the chase. That's on that video that's pinned at the top of the comments. Oh, there's the hope chest. Once this video is done, don't forget to leave a comment next week. And I'll sit there and do a random comment picker and mail that off to the winner. So, how are we going to do this? Oh, what's that? Is that a good song? Let's see. Oh, it must be broken. That's right. But, it's in there good, guys. Earthquake, try to get it out. So, you probably can't see it. But sometime in like 2015, 2016, 2018, sometime around then, I was doing some mining. And that's when I met Russ. A couple years after that, situation happens. A couple years after that, situation happens. Things happen in life. I'm not here to try to compare or ignore anybody's life story. Again, this is just mine. So, out searching for the elusive gold has been something that I've been trying to do to help change my life financially in a way that would make it a difference. You know what I mean? Not realizing the value in words in what life, love, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness meant. And so, that was part of the start of the journey. Oh, my Atlanta. That was loud. And so I had to cross a river 3 times to get this little gold flake from a gentleman that was prospecting. And I was learning from watching him do what he was doing to learn how to dredge for gold, which is, in a sense, a therapeutic and least physical part about mining, because you're in the water and you're almost weightless in a sense, and everything's the water's working for you and not against you, so it makes it easier to extract placer gold that way. So it's least impactful on a person's body, at least for me. And also along this ride, my wife gave me a compass so that I can always make sure I knew how to get home, even though I still don't know how to use a compass. I don't know. Maybe next time somebody meets me there, wherever we're at, they could teach me how to read a compass, even though I could just Google it and YouTube it. I'd rather learn from a person. You know what I mean? No, I know how to use a compass. I was in the military for crying out loud. No, but seriously, I don't know how to use a compass. Lining up lines, longitudes and altitudes. Oh, altitudes, longitudes, and latitudes and altitude, because you got that higher perspective floating around up there. Sometimes on a train, people go flying. They hit the bridge, not knowing that there's a low overpass or something. They go flying right off the roof of the train, pretending they like a bird and stuff. I feel sorry for them. Hopefully it's over water. So this is one of a few. So this was the first drawing for prizes. There was a set of 5 little treasure boxes, which were just beautiful craftsmanship. And so, it looks pretty to me. I like it. But gave a few, so there's 5, so I gave a few of those to some other people. One of them met a guy named Andrew, nice fella. Had he not done some of the things he chose to do, he wouldn't have been there, and that's why I say I wish a lot of people that I've talked to through chat or through YouTube channels or Zooms, I wish a lot of you were there, because it would have been interesting to continue to hear your story, but more personally. There was also so another cool thing about the World Series of Fun is they were giving away like to the people that showed up some little trinkets to remind themselves of that adventure. And if I'm not mistaken, this is 3D bronze, his work. So now I got a little piece of that a little piece. Like seriously, this is a little piece. Look at it's like a little like carrot cake. There we go, a little golden carrot cake. Eat that sucker with my Oreo cookie. I like cookies and milk. Who don't? So meeting the person who designed the frame for the World Series of Fenn, cool prize with that map right there, signed by what happened? What's going on? Is it even there? Probably not. No, it's not. Signed by Shiloh Old. Now I've been going on YouTube, and if Shiloh, you see this, you probably jumped off. You probably didn't even walk into the train depot, which is okay. I'm sure you'll get it by word of mouth. If not, then you probably won't hear it at all. But you heard me and talked to me while we were at the World Series of Fenn. So for like the past few months or so, I was saying that Shiloh Old, who is a relative to Forrest Fenn, would be at the World Series of Fenn. And I kept sharing that and sharing that rumor that I started, propagandizing, as it were. And so, Shiloh, I appreciate it, and I thank you very much for not making me a liar. He ended up calling out via Zoom or via FaceTime or Messenger or just a video call digitally. Shiloh Old was there at the World Series of Fenn, talking to searchers and chatting with different searchers. He was passed around quite a bit, I must say. Hey, you can take that one. Who doesn't like humor? I'm just saying. It looked like he was being passed around to like several people, going from face to digital face, shall we say? Talking to Shiloh. So thanks. That was a cool part of the whole adventure, was being able to talk to Shiloh for a few minutes. Did I ask him any questions or anything like that? No, probably not. I can't even remember. I think I was pretty done by the end of the poker tournament, but it, still continued after the poker tournament over there at Ellis Island, which is another part of this storyline we'll get to if anybody cares in this universe. You're still looking at the same pictures for like forever. Can you see that? No? That's okay. We'll let it slide down. Now the map looks better. So, alright. Let's get this. Oh, my God, the train a rolling. All aboard. I'm going to start scrolling on this picture train. Now, I know there's people out there they're getting pictures and stuff like that and of the World Series of Fenn. But, they all have their own stories and adventures to share, and they'll share them how they want to share them. I mean, that's them. I mean, if you think about it, everybody is being recorded, whether they want to be recorded or not. Whether it be somebody else's cell phone, somebody else's camera, somebody else through the security cameras in these buildings, through the you get my drift? You're being recorded whether you want to be recorded or not, or whether you have permission or not, you're still being recorded. That's just the way of life nowadays in this digital era that we're going into. So I know I'm not wrong in that perspective. Or am I? Nonetheless, let's move on. So as we were driving down, I looked up and I see the sun shining, and it almost looked like an eyeball to me, like an eye looking down from heaven, like a different perspective. Not that anybody cares, but that's okay. It was like a 10 and a half hour drive down there from Idaho all the way down to Las Vegas for that World Series of Fenn. Hi, people soon coming in and out. If you missed the ride, I'm sorry. You probably catch it on the next. If not, there's always the next. Oh, look at that. So I just want to point out, it says keep calm and treasure on, and I'm trying to keep calm because I don't like leaving my house very much. I don't like people very much. And there's reasons behind it. I have trust issues with people. But there's my wife, Cindy. If it wasn't for her, the words that she uses, whether I want to hear them or not, gingerbread. Oh, I wish I could have seen that text message. Remember, I can't see you guys. My wife took her tablet, so I can't see you guys. I'm like lost out of... Yeah, so you guys got to keep talking to each other. But if it wasn't for her kind of making me understand what wanting something or wanting from other people or just the want of another person means, then my self-exploration kind of wouldn't have happened, so kudos to her. She's an awesome gal. If you didn't get a chance to meet her at the World Series event, I feel sorry for you. If not, I don't feel sorry for you. Either way, I wish you could have met her because she's one of the biggest inspirations in my life. If it wasn't for her in her journey, in her education, I wouldn't have learned some of the things I need to learn about me and myself in life. So yeah, I just think she's just awesome. That's us. We arrived over there to to the Flamingo is where we stayed at. I'm I'm not sure if next year if it's easier just to stay at the Horseshoe, which used to be named Bolly's or whatever, and then it cuts down some of that traveling back and forth from the poker room. So I think next year we're probably gonna stay at the Horseshoe because it probably, I mean, I don't know. Well, hopefully with this inflation thing they can lower prices. Oh, that's deflation. My bad. Anyway, we were what, like the 22nd or 18th floor. That was our view out the window, the big old Ferris wheel. And I'm sitting there, I'm talking to Cindy. I'm looking at that thing. I'm like, what the? Why would somebody want to sit there? Why would somebody want to sit there and ride this thing when it takes like 5 hours for it to go all the way around? I mean, seriously, have you ever watched that thing? If not, you should stand there and watch it for like 5 minutes and count how long it takes for that thing to move. It's ridiculous. You'd be all day on that thing. They'd probably serve you breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I can't. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's a beautiful place underneath. Oh, yeah. There's a whole lot of that there in Vegas. This year, there's a whole lot of that going on in Vegas. You know that going on. Come on now. This was at the bottom of the Flamingo out our window. Thought it was quite pretty. You know, love the water, the trees, the way it works. Works kind of nice, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? That's okay. No thinking required on this road. Well, I don't know who got so drunk that they puked all over the place, but I tell you what. There's a reason why I quit drinking. And I lose myself when I drink. Not in a, to me, I don't think in a bad way. I just get like, I don't know. I change in a sense, you know. Who doesn't change when you're introducing a chemical to your body that alters your state of presence and being? That, you know, that control and perception changes. So hopefully I didn't change too bad. You know what I mean? I hope I anyway, yeah, I had to find myself walking back to the from Bally's, walked all the way back to the Flamingo, and ended up stopping by and chatting with some homeless people that were, or at least people sitting there on the sidewalk or whatever, next to these giant karate chopping cat rats. And the wife's all calling, like, where you at? And it's like, I'm on my way. But I found myself sitting down. I didn't tell her that part. Shh. Don't tell her nothing. Uncle Abe was there. I don't know. So I can name off several people. But, I mean, I wouldn't know if who knew who and who knew who. So, like, as, you know, some of these pictures come out, I guess, you know, I'll be able to at least describe them. And they may be people you know or don't know, but we'll find out. But yeah, that was an adventure, listening to the guys there on my sit down and watching karate cat rats. So back onto the story then. What else we got here? Oh, so as part of Thrill the Chase, who doesn't like bringing people along? So these are a couple friends of ours that we met in Mountain Home when we lived in Mountain Home. Oh, small earthquake. Sorry if it's wavy. I'll stop moving. Anyway, and so they like to play poker. We like to play poker. We're always down for poker. Trying to get better. Who doesn't want to try to get better at something? And as a time consumer thing, poker is a nice thing to learn to play. Now, You turn it into a gambling thing. Well, that's your own choice. Those are the you reap what you sow, as they say. But anyway, it's Sarah and Doug. We brought them down, or well, they drove us down, so we went down with them. But it was our trip. No, no, I don't. I can't read that chat. My eyes are closed. It all depends on where you at. Um, it was a great ride down, and a great ride back. I'm about to draw a Trinidad of time for you, and I wonder if you guys will see it as the pictures go on, and you probably will, because that's just the way I just now kind of learned to associate this conversation on this train. You know what I mean? Because there's no menu. I forgot to put a menu out, so there's like free room and board and all that stuff on this train right now. So this is a bad Trinidad, but there's me, Kiwis Road, but there's me and my wife. Then you draw a line over, there's our friends that we have a story with, but then there's the World Series of Fenn in the background. And so as time starts being drifted, you start to see where your time is spent. Is it spent trying to appease everybody at World Series of Fenn? Or is it time that you're spending together as friends? Or is it time you're spending together with whom your best friend is and who you love? And as the weekend shifted, that time shifted. And there were, obviously there's things that come into play, this, that, the other thing. Such is life. Reach onto this food cart. You can grab whatever you want on this train ride, because this is my universe. Welcome to it. You know what I mean? But seriously, don't grab too deep, because you got to share for everybody else. That's how we like it. But so it's hard to share your time when you have an event that you're going to, when you have your best friend that you're going to, when you got friends that you share a story with. And looking back on this past weekend, I wonder if I wasn't too selfish with my time from my wife, especially from my wife. Or if I wasn't too selfish for my time with my friends, trying to make a memory, you know what I mean? And you've probably seen them out there, or at least you will see them out there now when I keep scrolling through. But this is like a movie, man. Come on now. You should have some music playing in the background to go along with this story. Like a soundtrack, like movie soundtrack, but there's no action. It's just dullness. But that's okay. I didn't see chat. I'm not paying attention to chat. It throws me. When you guys make a comment, I try not to pay attention to it, because it's like I feel like that kid on the like school like cafeteria, and you're like throwing food at me, and it's just like distractions, but it's not distractions. I love seeing you guys conversate, so please conversate. Just don't think I'm ignoring you guys, because I'm not. I'm not trying to. I'm just sharing a story. Come on, conductor, back on line. Oh, so here we have a beautiful young lady, Mary, or Boomer Girl. Craziest thing that you'll learn about me and her is we tend to somehow bump into each other in the strangest times and places, so to speak. So we met at the Series of Fenn function at the junction. She had, I hope she had, and doesn't have, she had a cancer, and she had one of them blood treatments where they recirculate your fuel line, you know what I mean? Your oil line, all that good stuff. Drain the blood out, change it, give her fresh new blood, per se. And we ended up leaving the force, the function at the junction last year, and I ended up running into her as we were all heading out of town, and or at least some of us were heading out of town. And so we had lunch, and then of course, we've kept in contact. She's been over, and I'd have to say she looks very young and chipper. I tell you what, she's got a pep in her step. Very nice lady. I don't know who them other people are in the background, so sorry. Hi, people in the background. Oh, see, I was about to scroll on my phone because I'm using the phone to broadcast. Oh, oh, here's another poker player from. So there's poker from online poker, Poker Stars, and there's so the Series of Fenn community found something that they like to do together. Poker's one of them. It's just like metal detecting with people. It's like treasure hunting with people. Different hobbies, different things. Everybody's different vibe. Poker's one of them. This is a good fellow there, Richard, uh, who plays poker. And we were sitting at the cabinet waiting for everybody to show up at whatever time we were supposed to show up. Better early than late, as I say. And the only time you need to be late is late for death. Oh, here we go. Here's a couple other people that I play online poker with, and it's great to see them. At least one of them new fella name goes by Nemo. Hello Nemo, how you doing? And then USA China #1, but sometimes he's like #2 or 5 when he plays poker with me. I'm usually like way behind him though. I'm just kidding. That's Sam. Great seeing you again, Sam, from the function at the junction. So as you can see, there's a collision of universes that are happening here. That's why I call it the Chase Marketplace, because there's different people down different aisles at different times and different, but all in the same ish kind of area. Series of Fenn community. Part of treasure hunting is what the thrill of the chase for me was about, and it's all kinds of different things that treasure can mean, and when you're looking for stuff. So meeting new people is like a new treasure for me. Their stories that they share, the things that they say, the impression that they make as a person is a valuable thing. So, I mean, two good fellas right there. I mean, all these people that I've met so far haven't shown at least ill intent, towards me, and so I can neither the same. I have no reason to. Oh, this guy was looking like Series of Fenn there, Mr. Ben Apple from the Treasure Warriors. How you doing again? It was fun. So there's this secret room in the cabinet that's an escape room, and it's like a big giant vault. And it's like, all right, I'm gonna go in. Yeah, Series of Fenn. See? Then I think somebody was saying that there. Who knows? I might be able to tell you, but somebody else might be able to tell you when I get to it. Because I can see some of you guys' chat as it's flowing on there. The distraction. You guys, like I said, it's like vegetables coming out at me. But it makes for an interesting conversation. And I'll try to remember you guys' questions and try to answer them best I can. But, so, when I take pictures, and clearly as you can see, this picture is slightly blurry. And that's okay, because I'm too fast for life. And what I mean by that is I'm always moving my camera and I'm snapping pictures. Because you never know when you're going to get a good shot. You know what I mean? I don't know who won the poker tournament. I don't know his name, but I'll show you a picture of him. I think it was like between two people. I'm not sure if they chopped. I want to say one of them might be the guy from Xavier Marks or something like that. I'm not sure. But you might be able to tell from the picture that's in here when it comes up. But who knows? We'll find out. So here is, which was pretty cool, was they had different prizes and stuff for different things, different events. And who doesn't like? I mean, that's a nice little, as we say, treasure trove. Or accolades that there was a bunch of people that were able to receive from an adventure that was out there. So there was different things, different prizes at different times. Oh, if Capro or Calisar ever come in, I like maybe they could tell us or show us who won the t-shirt contest and the Scavenger hunt. I had to stop the scavenger hunt. My legs were killing me. I had to go back to the room and take medicine. But the girls ended up finishing the scavenger hunt. So Sarah and Cindy, they ended up going around and doing the scavenger hunt. I mean, it was fun walking with them and all, but it was like, no. This movement's getting too much. Too much. I mean, so part of metal detecting and why I like metal detecting, you do walk a lot in a sense because you're covering the same area over and over. But you're not going too far from your source of escape, so to speak. And you're also, you have that ability to stop, slow down, rest, relax for a minute, poke around in the dirt if you like. You know what I mean? It's a low impact exercise type thing, I guess. Unless you're out there like huffing out like 80 gallons or 80 tons of material or stuff. Or, 80 gallons of water. You could do 80 gallons of water. You dam it up and then you release it, but it takes effort to dam up water. So you could take out 80 gallons of water out of the mountain if you dam it up right. I mean, ain't that what they doing when they're sitting there doing the hydro electricity stuff and on the dams and whatnots? Am I wrong? No? Perspective, people. Perspective. Oh, so this. If you look on here, so this. Oh, you probably can't look on there. That's okay. I'll do this for you. There we go. So there is a 1910 $5 non-encapsulated, but it says non-genuine, meaning that the coin is non-genuine, but the coin is from the Forrest Fenn treasure chest. So it was a doctored coin, a counterfeit coin, and somebody had it, and I got to hold that thing. It was pretty cool. I mean, to see a counterfeit coin, because in the old days, I mean, that's what they were doing. They were sitting there trying to make counterfeit coins when they couldn't get the real gold so that they could pass it off as real gold and get it. Now, you got counterfeit coin, guess what? You got counterfeit money. You got counterfeit money, you got counterfeit digital currency. Look at the scam. Oh, I'll tell you about a scam out there for digital currency that was out there at one point in time, might still be out there. There was a Tesla YouTube thing, send your crypto to a Tesla thing on YouTube and you get like double your crypto back. Just letting you know it's a scam. Now, I'm not going to tell you how I know about it, but let's just say I'm glad I did small amount. Anyhow, there's a fool who gets trapped on a fishing hook every now and then. That day, I just happened to be one of the biggest fish out there swimming around. Oh, so here's that counterfeit coin. So so there's a difference. Oh, is this one too? No, this is a different one. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know what the value or whatever of it was or whatnot. Oh, it was on the front 10. Or what was it? I don't know. I forget. You could. Who cares? Look at. I like it. It's beautiful. So, playing poker, I was able to sit next to Copper Dan. Copper Dan made the frame for the map, signed by Shiloh Old. But it is highly unlikely you will get individual comments on a single video, especially when only a few searchers exist. So here's the thing. The video is not about searcher. It's about raising awareness. And the only way you can raise the awareness is you have to have something on that hook. And that something on my hook is that coin that I'm giving away from the Forrest Fenn Throw of the Chase. The only way somebody can get that coin is to make an individual comment. The only way to get it up there is if all you who watch share that video. It makes people, it makes it, in order for the dream to work, it takes teamwork. So if searchers who want that Forrest Fenn coin want it bad enough, they'll sit there and they'll share that video and post, hey, make a comment on here. If you know somebody else, make a comment. Because it doesn't have to be just a searcher of a Forrest Fenn community. It's gold. Maybe somebody wants a piece of gold. It's a coin from the Forrest Fenn Thrill of the Chase. Maybe they want it or not. I mean, I know there was over 300,000 or more looking for the Forrest Fenn Thrill of the Chase. So if people reach out and share it, then for me, it's not impossible. Because in my universe, in my mind, it's already happened. Somebody's won it. All it takes is everybody to share just a simple idea. And that's all I'm trying to do is plant the seed of raising that awareness. Because everybody has a brain and everybody, it doesn't matter. You know, there's channels out there that reach millions of viewers, millions of subscribers, millions of comments. I'm only asking for a little over 114,000. I gotta check that number, make sure I rechange that one. But 114,000 on the 14th random comment picker. That's not impossible for me, you know what I mean? It's only impossible if other people make it impossible. If they just see the word and don't share it, just like information, then it's gonna die. In this case, it just stay here inside my my vault, my safe. What? Okay, all right. I'll show you a video that will have 115,000 comments. It'll be my video when it reaches 115,000 comments. And then I'll show you when it happens. But other than that, I'll have to do some research. But, nah, dude, it ain't no party pooping and nothing. That's a piece of the Forrest Fenn Thrill of the Chase. That gave me something to do as a time consumer. I'm just passing it along so that somebody else has a piece of something that they were looking for. You know? It's all good. I got all day long to make Minor Madness videos. I go crazy by myself. That's what this is about, digital diary. So I was sitting next to Copper Dan, and he pulls out this coin and he puts it on the table so it holds his cards down. And it just so happened to be a copper coin, just like the fake coin. And I'm like, and I was kidding. I'm like, I don't mind taking one of the things to hold my cards down. I'll use one of them. And he slid it out, put it on my side, and said, "Here you go, Copper Dan. Thank you." I don't know how or where you got that. But now every time I go to play World Series of Fenn, this is gonna be my poker card holder. So. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. Another one of those small accolades, you know what I mean? See, that's the thing. Views are easy, comments are harder. In life, if you want something, you have to take the hard road sometimes. And if it takes a hard road of traveling up 115,000 comments on one video, well, we'll see how it goes. I got all day until I die. You know what I mean? And it'll go on from there. Hopefully somebody gets this passed around enough that it does get commented on. Because then it'll get handed out before I take my last breath. You know what I mean? So it takes teamwork to make the dream work. Oh, look. So there's Copper Dan. There's Cynthia Meacham. And there's that map. Yeah, it says like home right there. But there's the map that is signed by Shiloh Old, Forrest Fenn's grandson. Oh, and then over there's the frame. I got another picture of the frame. We'll get to it, I think. Some people sitting down. Oh, here's a bunch of searchers and stuff. Nobody likes getting their picture taken. Surprise! You're on a security camera. They can go in there and use that footage for whatever they want if you commit a crime or something like that. Haha. Some pretty cool people. I want to say that's Jana. Molly, we play poker with these two. So again, got invited to play poker online with some peoples, and this is where some of them hang out, once a year, and it was awesome. Enjoyed it. Earthquake, small movements. So that morning, oh, get off of there. They were doing the drawings for all the gifts and stuff, prizes, and who doesn't like going around snapping pictures out of the blue? This guy, he don't mind. Oh, that's Rudy Green. Yeah, see what happens. Too fast for life. Fuzzy pictures. Fuzzy pictures. It's all good. It's all good. It's okay. Yep. There's my little group right there. My little cliche. There's a fellow named Brent right there. Nice fella. Oh, there we go. There's a happiness is the pot. There's a so on the side of the frame, the picture frame, there's your spades, your diamonds, your hearts, and your clubs. And then you got a little family right there going to the mountains. And then there's the Hebgen Lake, Madison River, and there's a little X right there. Of course, it's 2023. And the World Series of Fenn. And so I ended up winning that. And it was cool as hell. Oh, what happened? What happened? I know there's more. Right. There we are, walking around, doing a scavenger hunt, which was cool. The way they designed it was, taking pictures in front of things to relate to word puzzles, man. Word games in your head. It's crazy. I'm not a smart person. There we are, walking around, having fun. Oh, I got to touch Rudy's stick. So apparently the stick that was in the picture of showing the Forrest Fenn chest in the ground or out of the ground, but had a stick. And so that stick was used to, I guess, reference that it was found outside or something. And then idly tossed aside, I guess. And Rudy Green went back to go find out where this chest was found. Supposedly, I would have to say if he's finding things that are correlating. But then again, that might be a twig off of any old tree. I can't discount his story. But it looks like a stick from the Forrest Fenn chest to me. And I got to touch it. So I take that story. I like that story. That's a good story. He shared a good story. It's amazing how things become full circle in a sense. Because if that's the stick that was in the chest of a picture taken at 9 Mile Hole, then was I that close? Who knows? But nonetheless, it's an adventure that people can think that, oh, it was found. The chest was found. Capro, Calazar, and Copper Dan. Want to give them a shout out for putting on this World Series of Fenn adventure. It was a great amusement ride. I would recommend it to people for sure. Next year is when they're doing it again. I'm pretty sure, and I think it's going through a name change to not be so inclusive with the name. Is how I'm going to take it with the Fenn thing, but more to be inclusive of more treasure hunting things, because there's all kinds of different treasure hunts going out there. So they're doing a name change, I think. And I think they should change it to World Series of Treasures, meaning treasures as in people. Each year you get together with new people, new treasured memories are made. So WSOT. Throwing it out there, make sure you vote on it if they ever do hey, throw us a name title out there. I'm going to throw that one out there. Thanks for doing it. Oh, there's another fella right there, Greg. Brutal Truth. Look like he's having himself a good time. Met him up there playing a little oh yeah. Anyhow, there's a it was a good time meeting people from um, the Force Function at the Junction and World Series of Fenn, and it's interesting to see how people interact and how they act and stuff like that. I know I probably acted like a fool the entire weekend, which is okay. I mean, it's my universe. I created what I wanted to see created, I guess, and I flowed with the role, and what is. So, what? If that video is monetized, it is 20K video. What's a 20K video? Are you talking about mine? Oh, I don't know. We'll see. If I need to go back through chat, but I'm on a storyline. This train don't got room for too much digression. Man, I want to say I can't remember his name. Casey. I think it's Casey, and I want to say Shane, and Cynthia, the Clapper. Apparently, so there's this poker player guy here. I'm not poking fun or anything. I'm just saying from what I've observed from other people observing people. Apparently, he likes to clap when he gets a good hand at playing poker. Apparently, other things, but I'll leave that for somebody else to explain that story. But he did really good at poker, and I was like, gotta try to get a hand on this guy, but I think they moved us tables, or at least moved me. They moved me like 3 times from table to table. And I went out on like the 3rd table I went on. So another person to play poker with, Birdie. I mean, all these people that I played poker with, yeah. This fella. I don't know his YouTube handle. But these people are from different treasure groups, different Facebook groups, different states, just different bringing up in life, So it's nice to see treasure hunters, Fenn searchers, just random people. Oh, here we go. Mary, Nemo. So play poker with Nemo. Mr. Doc Fenn, the gentleman in the flesh, who apparently taught Jens how to play poker, so that he was able to do so well. So I can neither confirm nor deny that accusation, but if he taught Jens how to play poker, he did a very good job at doing it. Mr. Davio 22, how you doing, sir? It's great meeting all you people. Richard again, looking all snazzy. But different people's different walks of life, different traumas, different pains, different blessings, different stories that they all bring. And it was an enjoyable weekend listening to people's stories and taking it with me, because it's more valuable than some of the things that I've more valuable than all the things that I had received this weekend. They're the best treasure of it, There's these people, Indy. I'm trying to think of who that is, or if I know that person. Oh, I don't know. I think, no. Yeah, I don't know. There's Sam. There's Jens. Waiting for his thing to come out. Be interested to see what he's got there. There's Rudy. There's Forrest Ben. Oh, I want to say this fella's name is like Tim or John or something like that. Dang. Bad with names. Oh, where'd this come from? I don't know. But it's at the table. Here we go. Getting ready to roll out the poker stars into real poker. And it's different when you play online poker. This fella right there, which you'll see later. when you're playing poker with real money versus playing poker online, you're more conservative. You're more. Sometimes I would think. Seemed like some of these people were pushing. Did some nice bluffing out there. I seen. So it was interesting playing with all these different people from uh, different adventures that they do in life to at least have one common thing, playing poker and treasure hunting. So that's more than one. Oh, there's a friend over there, Doug playing. A fellow there, I think that's Mr. Xavier Marks or something. It was a good table. It was a real good table. Uh, Enjoyed playing with everybody that I played with at the different tables. It was interesting. And it's interesting seeing different poker players' styles and gameplay. Either live like this or on. Do we get deck of cards? I can neither confirm nor deny that comment about Rudy and poker and having an extra deck. Like I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. Oh, here's that coin which I already showed you. Oh, there's my beautiful wife. So, as you can see, there you have your spouse, your friends, your significant other, your family there to support you in an adventure of poker and treasure hunters, and it's like, where's your time now cut out for? It makes you. When I take pictures and I look at stuff, and um, I try to weigh the value of time on where am I spending it, who am I spending it with, and how am I spending it. Because I think it's more valuable and important than a bunch of other things in life. But that's my perspective. Oh, so Cynthia Meacham never came up to me for a photo op, which is okay because I don't do photo ops. So I got myself a picture of myself. See, don't I look so pretty? Oh, my shirt. So they had a t-shirt contest, and I'm not sure. Probably can't see it, but it's like number. Oh, let's see. No. If it comes up again, I'll show you. Oh, yeah, right there. So the poker tournament was won by these two fellas here. And I think that's Mr. Xavier Marks or something like that. Don't ask me how I got over there to get a picture with these two. And I'm not sure who this fella is, but he got himself a Thrill of the Chase copy there. But for me, part of the t-shirt contest was be a 23. There's veterans that are committing suicide. It used to be 22 a day. Veterans commit suicide. If I was a veteran that committed suicide, I wouldn't be a 23. So I'm trying to be a 23 to help raise that awareness for mental health and suicide prevention. And the way to do that is with that number 988, that you can reach out to somebody that hopefully might be able to change your course and direction in life when you think you're in the outs and there's no way out or no light out. And so part of that whole adventure was the Thrill of the Chase and World Series of Fenn now and the function at the junction. So yeah, I don't know how I ended up snudging in there, but hey, things happen. Bunch of us searchers get ready to go over there to Ellis Island, going on a walkabout. So like as far as like this is old, like a school photo is pretty cool. I like it. It shows you all the different people that there's Christy Meeps right there. All the different people that had a good time, I hope, and had a good experience, I hope. You know what I mean? Because it truly for me was about making the memories and making new ones. And here's my wife. You see? So look at her hand, and then look at my hand. Yeah, she knows me. See that out like clear as day. It's like, bah, you know what I mean? Because it's like, hey, baby, I want to call you and talk to you because you're always busy. She got a busy life. So I mean, it was a fun and exciting time. I enjoyed every minute of it. Some minutes, not so much, but still enjoyed them. And I'm glad I got to meet these people. Half of them I don't remember. The other half I kind of remember, and some of them I know from playing poker with and whatnot. Oh, there's Treasure Warriors, better half right there. Ashley, how you doing? This fella, his birthday was that Saturday. Uh, Matter of fact, he was one of the fellas I had given one of those chests to, so that he could put his little token in. Because this box wasn't quite as big. And there's my wife. So I mean, good fella. You know, he came out from Maine, almost didn't make it. So it was like, I'm glad he came out. Look, now there's them karate chopping cat. I was telling you, the ninja cats. They were ferocious. They were huge. They were like mountain lions out there. See, you take a picture of that, and it'd be like a painting of dots, like a water painting or something, a dot painting. Actually, I'm gonna do that screenshot. I'm gonna hang that up or something. It was crazy. Because I'm sitting there talking to these homeless people, or at least people on the street, and it was like, it was a good conversation, you know? Hopefully they didn't... Yeah, different perspectives. Different perspectives. There's a couple of them right there. They were getting ready to go at it like fierce. This one right here is stalking this one. Look at how big this guy is. I mean, seriously. You can't tell me that thing ain't like a cat. Look at the concrete behind the thing. It's a cat, dude. Looking like a rat. It's ridiculous. These things were ferocious. I thought I had to, get my knife out and cut a cat rat. It's ridiculous. Some more funny stuff. So part of, no, I can't say whether they're going to do it again this way or not, but if they do, at least here you got one of the hints. They did a scavenger hunt out and about. One of them was finding a UFO. Me and Kiwi, we all about UFOs and aliens, ancient aliens and history and stuff like that, because we just are. We open-minded. We like the universe. We like the cosmos. Oh, earthquake, I'm moving. But it was fun, and it was a good time making good memories with people. There's that frame again. I got my best friend, and I got some friends that we drove down with. Very good friends and family, so I wanted them in the picture just to remind me to celebrate, a good weekend with people. Oh, there's Mary and Copper Dan. Got him all up into it. It's like, hell yeah, you made this. And she just always seems to be around when, how can you not have her in there? She's just a cool lady. K-Pro, thanks again for this entire adventure. It wouldn't be possible, I don't think, if it weren't for you and Calazar's doing the things and setting it up and organizing it the way you guys did. So it was really appreciative, Oh, so there's... I think I'm getting on to my final picture. So that's the map that's folded out on the table with the picture frame representing finding myself through an adventure through my life perspective and my wife's life perspective with Forrest Fenn and the Thrill of the Chase and my own life story and passing it on, giving hope to somebody else by giving that book away. When this video is posted, when I'm done being live, and so that somebody can have an adventure. I'll just get me another copy, and then because the wife wants to do that adventure, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I think that's the last picture. Yeah. So home. So an adventure in home is, for us, it was kind of like a full circle type thing, this whole journey And, you know, home is where the heart is. And where you spend your time is might show you a sense of where your heart is or your mind is. And so along that journey, we were blessed in many ways, and we hope, and we're just, you know, paying it forward, so to speak. And that's why, you know, that's the whole point of this thing. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to take you off of here, flip you all around. Oh, there's the sky. Enjoy it. We'll put you right down there. And then, so that there was the World Series of Fenn. For me in Kiwi's Road. And with that, did anybody want to see that? Hit one if you want to see the map. I'm trying to unfold it. I folded it backwards. Or if you want to see the frame, hit 2. Or don't hit anything. It's okay. Serving cart don't have to serve you. You don't want to be served. But before you all start leaving, or which some of you already did, it's okay. Because I'm winding down anyhow. Y'all probably getting tired and really, really hungry. Don't forget, pinned at the top is a video to make a comment. Share that video. So that it does become possible that somebody else can receive this coin. It takes the teamwork to make the dream work. Don't forget, when this video is posted, make a comment, and in a week, you know, we'll do the Hope Chest, giveaway. And yeah, I guess that would be down to really how people share or don't share. Because there probably won't be a lot of comments, which means that it'll only go to like 1 or 2 people. So, good luck to whoever does make a comment, which will probably be only 1 or 2 people. So then you got yourself a 50-50 shot. Now you're asking yourself, well, what if I'm the only one that makes a comment when this video is posted? Well, guess what? If you're the only one that makes a comment, I guess I don't have to do a random comment picker because you'd be the only one commenting. So then there you go. You'd win that book for to do yourself a treasure hunt. Keep yourself occupied beyond the thrill of the chase. And so with that, I'll leave you with those 2 things. Since nobody's hitting any numbers, I don't see no digits on my board. Of course, I'm not even on my board. I only see my video. I got to pull it up. One is one, if you want to see, like I said, if you want to see that map, that's part of this treasure hunt thing, I'll show you that map, that Shiloh signed or whatever. And then the picture frame, if you want to see that craftsmanship, I'll show you that craftsmanship up close. I'll give you a walkabout over to it. Hit 2. If not, it's okay. I look for digits here for a minute. If I don't see no digits, then we'll just keep on rolling on the backside. People get thrown off the trains, you know what I mean? It happens. Live chat. What do you mean live chat? What do you mean? What? It's not even playing. Did I get disconnected? I probably got disconnected, didn't I? Oh, that's okay. Oh, there's the live chat right there. Yeah. So I don't see anybody hitting numbers. So I'm just going to sit there and be like, okay, everybody, hey, get your asses off my train. Get them moving. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate y'all for coming by, stopping by. And like I said, hopefully next year we get to see you guys out there. What video? There's no video. I don't know what video you're talking about. So 2 videos. If you want a chance at winning the Forrest Fenn coin, there's a video that's pinned at the top of the chat. Check it out. If you want your chance at winning this book, The Hope Chest, comment on this video, today's live stream, when I post it and it becomes public. Make a comment. Like I said, if you make a comment, then guess what? If you're the only one, congratulations to you. But then again, several people have watched this, so who knows? There might be a fight. 50-50 shot. Unless 3 people get in there. Then you got a 3-way split. But what if 7 people sit? Oh my Atlanta. Anybody gonna share? Make it so? No, who knows? We'll find out. It'll be interesting. So, with that, as I say always, Not always. Sometimes. Maybe next time people want to see like I said, see the map or the thing. Maybe I'll show it. But Kiwi does not like that frame because of the color and red whatever. So it's going to be hard keeping it out here, and it's going to be hard keeping it inside the house. So I'm going to have to put it in my office that I'm going to be rearranging. And so I'm going to conjoin my brain shed to inside so that I have, a little better view of that behind me sometimes, or this behind me. Who knows? Who cares? It's my university. I do what I want. Because that's the whole point of being on the critic. Let me show some more coal into that bit. As I was saying, though, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. If I didn't get a chance to meet you guys out there, I'm glad I still met you online via YouTube or Facebook. And if I didn't meet you out there, hopefully next year or this year, there's all kinds of events going on. There's that function in the junction. I know that's going on, and I'm definitely going to try to get Kiwi over to that one. But, and that's because it's dangerous for her to be out there and get swooped away by hawks and stuff. Dang. But she'll be out there. Don't you worry. If we make it. No guarantees. But who knows? If one of those states are in that hope chest thing, that'd be interesting. I don't know what states are in there. I think there's like 4 or 5 states that you got to look for tokens. You got a picture or something like that. Anyhow, it'd be an interesting read, whoever gets it. Winding down. Boom. Nothing else to talk about. Okay, then. Well, you fellas and ladies and peeps, enjoy the rest of your evening. Keep calm and treasure on. And until next time, we will see you on the flip side. Yeah? Stay cool, though. Seriously. I mean, nobody likes people hanging out haterades. Not that I'm saying anybody here's handing out haterades, but we gotta share the love. And that's what we're trying to do. And we appreciate each one of you guys because, you guys make a difference whether you know it or not. And I appreciate it because you guys have helped open up my perspective on life and the values that people share. You know what I mean? And so I hope to meet you guys throughout the coming years in different events for sure. So, let's get that out of the way. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace. Oh, sorry if you're late, but that's the way it rolls. Don't forget. Oh, are you sure you want to stop streaming? No, not just yet. Oh, see, because there's some people that are in and out. Don't forget to make a comment or leave a comment. Leave a comment. Pinned at the top of the chat. Leave a comment when this video is done. I'm going to post it. Good luck to you all. Again, enjoy your evening.